Okay, good morning, all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just wait, I'm starting. Okay, so let's start. We have discussed in our last classes, this is the different types of system in our time response analysis. Okay, that means we have to cover the three types of system, that is type 0, type 1 and type 2 system. And also we have to classify the different categories of the static error coefficient of the different systems. Okay, so in this part I think all of you clear. Anyone any problem? And today we will discuss, this is our another topics. Okay, this is sensitivity, and then we have to discuss the another, that is the different types of sensitivity of overall transfer function with the feedback and also feed forward system. Okay, so my whiteboard is visible. Hello?
Yes,
Please.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So first we have to cover, that is sensitivity. Sensitivity. Okay, so this sensitivity, it is very important parameter in our time response analysis. Okay, so that means this parameter, that means this sensitivity, it is basically in our control system, it may have to tendency to vary due to any changing environmental conditions. That means when you have to work in our process control industries and you have to follow, there are lots of environment changes we have to follow. That means hot area and also coldest area, and also this is the basically moisturizing affected also. So there are lots of environmental condition we have to face. So this variation of these parameters, it is affect the desired performance of a control system. And this use of this feedback system in our control system, it is basically reduces the effect of this parameter variation. And this term, it is called the sensitivity. Okay, so I just written in point out. So this is basically very clear. The parameter of a control system may have a tendency to vary due to changing environment condition and this variation in parameters affect affect the desired performance of a control system the use of this feedback system in a control system reduces the effect of parameter variations. The term sensitivity in relation to control system gives an assessment of the system performance as affected due to parameter variation. So this variation, it is basically any changes is coming in our process parameter variable. This is basically called the sensitivity. So I just elaborate these things. Sensitivity, that means when you have to work any process industries. Okay. My voice is clear? Please respond, anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you have to, okay, thank you. So when you have to work in our any process plant or industries, that means there are lots of physical parameters we have to control. So at a time you have to control the, that is temperature measurement, that is also you control the flow measurement and also pressure measurement or accelerations. Okay. These are the different parameters we have to control by our control variable using these different techniques. So this parameter of any control system, it may have a tendency to vary due to changing, due to change any vary environment conditions. The variation in parameters, it affect the desired performance of a control system. And this use of this feedback control system, we know that in our control system, closed loop control system, we have to use the feedback system. So this use of feedback in a control system, it is basically reduces the effect of the parameter variation. That means when you have to use the open loop conditions, that open loop control system, there are no feedback system is not available. So in this type of open loop control system, there are lots of parameter variation or parameter effector are coming. So the result is not 100% accuracy you have to receive from the output sections in the open loop control system. But when you have to use the closed loop control system, there are available the one feedback loops according to the output to the input terminal in the closed loop control system. So any performance is changed, that means parameter affected in desired performance in any of control system, the use of this feedback control system, it is basically reduces the effect of the parameter variations. That means fluctuates the temperature, or fluctuates you have to measure again and again, and reading is variations. So when you have to use the feedback control system, this result, it is steady state more or less than the over the open loop control system. So this basically, this parameter, it is basically called the sensitivity. Okay, it is clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now first we have to conclude the open loop control system. That means topic is effect of transfer function parameter variation in open loop control system. Okay. So this is the topics, the effect of the transfer functions parameter variation in open loop control system. So we know that, so this is the basic diagram of the open loop control system. This is basically controller part. This is output CS, we know that. And another one, this is basically input RS. And this open loop control system, we know here no input, sorry, no feedback loops are present. Okay. So this is the basically open loop system. So we know that the equation, that is MS equals to, that is a transfer function, we know that that is output of the system to the input of the system. That means CS by RS. And this CS by RS we written, that is GS also. So GS is the basically controller part. It is basically called the open loop transfer functions, that is GS also. Here are no feedback loops is present. So that's why the HS is not here also. Okay. Now, in any changes in any parameter, that means temperature, certain temperature is changing, something like that, or flow rate, it is changes also. So that means, so we have to write a slight change we have to say, that means the delta GS, okay, in the transfer function. And here TF means transfer function, all of you know, that is GS changes it to basically changes, sorry, first of all it is GS plus changes delta GS. That means when you have to measure the standard parameter, we have to, that is GS. But when any error is coming, that means the process variable parameters, it is fluctuated. So in that case, any certain changes in this parameter, we have to we have to calculate, that is delta GS. Okay, so delta GS basically the any changes parameter, we have to calculate it here, delta GS. So when this delta GS, it is also changes, the output is also changes. Okay, the output is changes, and it is basically delta CS. So the new output is that is CS plus delta CS. This is equal to, we know that is GS plus here is also changes, that is delta GS. This is the within third bracket, this is the into RS. We know that we written from here also. Here you can see this is the CS equals to GS into RS. We know that, just I am written here also because the fund is clear, all of you. So this is CS equals to, we know that is GS plus RS. So in these equations, any changes is coming, that means when the flow rate is changes or any temperature is changes. So that means the changes is coming into this system also. This system we have to calculate, that is delta GS. And when delta GS is changes, that means the output is also slightly changes. So that's why the changes is delta CS, this is the output is changes. So the complete equation is CS plus delta CS, this is equal to GS plus delta GS into total of the system input, that is RS also. Okay, up to this part it is clear, all of you? Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir. Yes, sir.
And this is multiplication. Okay, sorry, this is not addition, this is multiplication, because you know that GS into RS. Okay, now next point. So we have to conclude this equation. That means CS plus delta CS. This is equal to, you know, the equation, that is GS into RS plus delta GS into RS. Okay, and we know this is the first output equation, that is CS equals to GS into RS. So in this line, we have to multiply the bracket item. Here you can see this is CS plus delta CS equals to, that is GS into RS plus delta GS into RS. Okay, here you can see this is the same thing. And we know that is a CS equals to GS RS. Previously we have to calculate it here, that is CS equals to GS into RS. Okay, so now we have to written, that is CS plus delta CS. We have to put at the value here. This is the GSRS equals to, we written, that is CS also. That means CS plus here delta GS into RS. So this is the delta CS, this is equals to delta GS within bracket into RS, because we have to put the value, this is the CS equals to GS RS also. Okay, so when you have to put the value CS equals to GS RS, so in this pattern Okay, this CS and CS is cutting down because this is the minus when you have to changes the this side to this side. So the equation is delta CS equals to delta GS into RS. Okay, so this is the basically error is changes in the open loop transfer functions. Okay, so the equation 1 gives the corresponding change in the output with reference to change, that is delta GS in the transfer function, that is GS of an open loop system. So it is clear, all of you? Anyone, any problem? Please call me, please tell me. This is the basically topic, that is effect of transfer functions parameters when you have to use the open loop control system. So this is the open loop control system because here no feedback loops are present. So this is the equation we have to written, that is MS equals to CS by RS or GS equals to CS by RS. MS and GS, this is the same thing, these are transfer functions terms also. So in this equation we have to written, that is CS equals to GS into RS. But when you have to use this parameter, so when any changes is coming in this parameter, so the output is also changes also. Okay, so a slight change in the parameter, we have to changes the equation, that is delta GS. When delta GS, it is changes in transfer function. So this is the basically GS plus delta GS. And it is also another one, when slightly changes any controller part, so the output is also changes, that is delta CS also. So particular, we have to written the equation, that is the output CS equals to, sorry, CS plus delta CS. So we have to put at the value from here, that is here also, this is GS plus delta GS into RS. And next line, we have to multiply this RS, this one and this one. Okay, so this is the same thing, CS plus delta CS equals to GS into RS plus GS into RS also. And we know that equation, output equation, that is CS equals to GS into RS. So particular, we have to conclude this equation, this CS plus delta CS, we have to put it this value, this is equal to CS. So that's why you have to written CS equals to, these are the same thing. So the changes is, this is, and this is cutting down, that is delta CS equals to delta GS into RS. So this is the basically equation, it is corresponding changes in the output with the reference of the delta GS also. So that means when delta JS is changes, the output is also changes in open loop control system. Is it clear, all of you? No one is response me. Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Anyone any problem? So please ask me. Next part, the closed loop control system. So the topic is effect of forward path transfer function parameter variation in a closed loop control system. So first we have to learn the effect in any open loop control system. Now we have to consider the closed loop control system. So first we know the diagram of the closed loop control system. This is the basically summing point. This is the controller part. This is the output equations. And also we know that when you have to use the closed loop control system, here feedback, it is also present. So feedback, it is connected to the output to the first input summing point also. This is GS. This is the output. And this is minus, this is plus, this is the RS, we know, this is input. Okay? All of you know?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the basically block diagram of the closed loop system. So we have to written these equations. That is, we know that is MS equals to, that is output of the system to the input of the system. So transfer function, it is a ratio between the output of the system to the input of the system. That means CS by RS. And this equation we have to written in the closed loop format, that is GS by 1 plus GS into HS, because here everyone see this one feedback loops, it is present. So that is the transfer function GS by 1 plus GSHS. And this is equals to, that is CS by RS. Is it clear, all of you? Now,
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, if any changes, if any slightly changes in any parameter, flow rate parameter, pressure transmitter, or any temperature, it is changes. So, a slight change, we say that that is the changes in the first delta GS, in the forward path transfer function, that is GS. That means the changes is coming, that is GS plus delta GS. So when this delta GS it is changes, so output it is also changes. Output is changes, and we have to return that is delta CS. So the output is, I am written here, the output is the system. So CS plus delta CS, it is equals to the equation, we know that GS plus delta GS by 1 plus GS plus delta GS into, and this is the third bracket, that is the HS, we know that, into RS. Okay, up to this part it is clear, all of you, because you have to learn in module 1 the closed loop system and open loop control system again and again. So this is the any little bit is changes any parameter, so that means the system controller part is value is changes. This value we have to consider here changes, that is delta GS. When delta GS is changes, that means the output is also slightly changes. So the output is, we have to expressed here delta CS. So the equation, that is the output of this system, that is CS plus delta CS it is equals to GS plus delta GS by 1 plus, that is the G, and here G is GS plus delta GS into HS equals to dot RS. Okay. Up to this part, it is clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
So next part, we know that in this GS part, that means we know, sorry, we know that here, that is the first GS, it is the greater than equals to, more greater than equals to, that is the delta GS also. So we have neglected the value of, that is delta GS, because in this case we have to uses the feedback parameter, and this uses this feedback parameter, the any process variable or process parameter any changes, this is also slightly changes. Okay, so that is more or less near about to the 0. So that's why the value is, that is GS is more greater than, that is the delta GS. So that's why we have to neglect the value, that is the delta GS also. So we have to equation, that is CS plus delta CS, that is equivalent to, that is GS plus delta GS divided by 1 plus GS HS into RS also. Okay, is it clear, all of you? Or next line, CS plus delta CS, it is equivalent to symbol that this is, we have to separate this equation, sorry, we have to separate these equations. Just wait. So we have to return, that is first part GS by 1 plus GS into HS dot also RS, and another part, that is delta GS by 1 plus GS HS into RS. This is very clear. Okay, we have separated these the equations, that is GS by this one into RS plus delta GS by this one into RS, nothing less. So in that case, we have to conclude, when this delta GS it is neglected, that means this value it is like 0, near about to the 0. So when it is 0, that means this part it is neglected, that is also 0. So we have to return the conclude part, that is CS equals to GS by 1 plus GS HS into RS. Okay, and we know that is CS plus delta CS, it is equivalent to, that is CS plus delta GS by 1 plus GS HS into RS. So the changes is equation, sorry. That is delta Cs, it is equivalent to delta Gs by 1 plus Gs Hs into Rs. Okay, so this is the basically expression for the closed loop control system, effect of the forward path transfer parameters, transfer function parameter within the closed loop control system. Okay, is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
everyone write your own name and roll number in the chat box also. And Gautam, please respond me. Gautam, you have to take a
Yes, sir.
screenshot. You have to take the screenshot in one page also, okay? And
Okay, sir.
we have another classes after this class. We have to start it 1 or 2 minutes after. And please everyone join these second classes also. So this is the basically terms. One we have to learn for the closed loop control system. Another one is the open loop control system. So next part, sorry. Sensitivity, we written in this equation. This is equals to percentage of change in A and also percentage of change in K. So this is basically equation for the sensitivity. So what is A and what is K also? So this A is the variable of the control system. I am written here. Let the variable in a control system which changes its value B, that is A. Okay, and K is the basically the changes is considered due to parameter variation of element K. So this is basically the A and K. So we have to written the sensitivity, that is the ratio between the percentage of change of the A to the percentage of the change of the K. And what is A and K? A is the basically variation of the control system in any which changes of the value. Okay, changes of the value, this is basically A. And when it is considered for the parameter variation, it is changes, it is expressed, that is K also. So this is the sensitivity. Is it clear, all of you?
yes, sir.
So mathematically we have to written these equations, that is A, that is S is for sensitivity, that is the SAK. This is equals to del A by A by del K by K. Okay, so this is basically the equation of the sensitivity. So sensitivity, it is the ratio of the variable, that is changes of the any control variable, Okay, that is any control parameters to the parameter variation is changes, and this parameter we have to conclude here, that is k also. Okay, so next class we have to conclude and the next part also. Everyone please join after 1 minute also. And everyone write your own name and roll number in the chat box also. Very quick. Okay, up to this part it is clear, all of you? Any questions, anyone?